Be like a flower, survive the rain, but use it to grow. Remember, righteously stated that you need to give up what you are in order to be what you want. Before and behind are the challenges and possibilities that have built the passage to the success we all embrace today. Good evening to all my lovely
So I think there is some technical glitch at the end of Fahmida. In the meantime, we will do TCOL Magic Moment video. So let's enjoy the video.
When you learn, you become a star, but when you teach, you become a constellation. And to be a constellation, the prerequisite is to be able to collaborate. One person with their talent, allowing for somebody else's skills to merge and amalgamate to create something beautiful and new. And on the outset, collaboration seems like a pretty simple effort, but it isn't, because it asks for us to bring our vulnerabilities, it asks for us to bring our strengths onto the table, and for allowing somebody else to see through them and maneuver through them to be able to assist us to reach our highest potential.
Opportunity that we are trying to look at is how can we leverage SAP to look at our business processes that SAP already supporting today, but that are manual in nature, that are human dependent and repeated manual in nature, that we can leverage SAP or work with SAP to automate those.
The problem is we are only thinking that, oh, we are doing a big thing by giving it to somebody. But that's not the case really. And of course, this is a good time when people are actually spending time with their own selves, doing a lot of introspection, seeing where they're really going wrong. And this is a good time. This is a very good time to rewire yourself, your thought line. This is the best time. I mean, this is probably going to be the only time when we can actually start to introspect and see where we are right now and what do you think or what kind of change do we want in our.
Assalamu alaikum to everyone. Today we are all here with amazing wow factor. I can say wow factor, that is happiness and compassion. We are going to bring highlights on this, which is the theme of TCOL Circle of Legends, that happiness is the main factor that rules our lives. We have wonderful guests in our panel discussion today who are going to spread this happiness, as happiness is contagious.
I feel like one of the first things that comes to my mind is the way people introduce themselves, and that's the first lesson I would like to share with you. Introduction with love is one of the lessons that I have taught from the very beginning of my career.
So I think Fahmida is back, and probably Fahmida can take over the stage from now onwards. So Fahmida, over to you.
Thank you, Darshanji. Thank you so much for covering up for me during that technical glitch that I had to face. And thank you for all the people, ladies, respectable leaders who have joined me for tolerating that as well. Every woman who has built her roadmap is nothing but a manifestation of courage, resilience, and strength. day, however, is an exceptional day that has given me the opportunity to be a proud host towards one of the most significant events covered and powered by the Circle of Legends, an event that illustrates the significance of women who have chosen to challenge the status quo, chosen to challenge the impossibilities, as when they choose to believe things are possible, they have created the unheard and unexplored ways, thus setting the benchmark of excellence. The need of the hour remains as the change in attitudes and mindsets. The attitude to believe that you are a leading lady of your life, that as a creator, you hold the power to create the magic in your life. As a nurturer, you hold the responsibility of designing your limits at your will, as the sky isn't the limit to the minds that keep soaring higher and higher. Choose to challenge to be a better version of yourself. Top 20 Women of Nobility and Courage by the Circle of Legends, where empowering humanity lies with the great minds who have tethered their hand together to collaborate, cooperate, contribute, and create an everlasting change that shall imprint the need for transformation, the need for continued learning, the need for discovery and innovation. Thus, even through the absence of us all, the change we effected shall be the footprints of all the leaders who strived for a better tomorrow. Without any further ado, let me invite our leading, lovely, bold, and fabulous beauties, women leaders, who have indeed laid the cornerstones to demonstrate the power of woman. In introducing our first male leader, we have Dr. Babita G. Kataria. Dr. Babita, Director, University of Industry Interface, Cell of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, Technical University, Lucknow and Noida, Uttar Pradesh, India. She has 26 years of experience in the field of medical sciences, training and placement, industry academia relationship, academics, administration, industry, R&D, and business development. Are we looking at one of the most true, dynamic, and versatile leaders who is ready to share with her thoughts? The key responsibilities, according to Dr. Babita, are overseeing and managing corporate activities for recruitment, especially campus hiring of engineering and management candidates. And she also is into designing training modules, seminars, webinars, workshops, conferences, and HR complex to different levels using various frameworks. Happy moments of her are to be surrounded by nature, to be in positive and a learning environment, and to do some useful work for the people. A true leader who empowers other leaders, true leader who creates leaders. And here we are with the words of wisdom, owed and spoken by the true leader herself, Dr. Babita G. Kataria. Ladies and gentlemen, let us hear from her.
I'm Dr. Babita Ji Kataria, as Fanda has introduced me. So today, this platform is given to me to speak something about what I'm thinking. So I'm just saying that we have to work for our students, because if you start a day, you start with a student, your parents, your student, your husband, your student, your children, your student. And then from there, you went to your university or your college, and then again, you are surrounded by students. So our day start from student, our day end for students. So we have to think, we have to take our challenges that we in every role, whether we are a wife, whether we are a mother, whether we are a sister, we are a mother-in-law, we have to work for human to raise, to develop, to have some good communication skills they should orient themselves according to their engineering, what they are doing, or they are studying what they are doing. We should actually give them what I can say, हम हिंदी में बोलना चाहूंगी कि हमें उनको संस्कार देने चाहिए. जो हमारे प्यारे संस्कार हमें अपने पेरेंट्स से मिले, वो हमें उनको अपने संस्कार देने चाहिए, जिससे उन संस्कारों के साथ वो आगे बढ़ें, हमारे देश का नाम रोशन करें, वो एक सोल्जर बने, वो ये समझें कि दुनिया को उनको कैसे जीतना है, ना ही सिर्फ एक कलम से, ना ही एक भाव से, लेकिन उनको हर हक एक चीज से सबको जीतना है, सबके साथ चलना है, सबको साथ लेके चलना है, और इस देश को, अपने आप को एक ऐसी जगह पे लेके जाना है जहाँ पे उनको हर जना सलाम करे। इसके साथ ही आई विल टेक माय वर्ड्स, गिव माय वर्ड्स एंड रियली होप that I have conveyed something about my challenge in not only direct words, but in a very simple words, that I want to be a lady who can support everyone for being a best man or best girl. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Babita. That was words well said, well articulated to understand how better we could come together to create a more significant and everlasting contribution towards the society. However, with that Dr. Babita going live, we do also have a video that we're going to play of Dr. Babita, who has shared her words of wisdom to us for her lovely audience. So here we go.
Director, University Industry Interface Cell of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, Technical University, Lucknow. I will be a part of TQL Women's Day celebration. Do join me there. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Dr. Babita. And however, as I have four more ladies with me, let me next invite Dr. Vaishali Tripathi to say a few words of hi and welcome to her audience. Dr. Vaishali Tripathi.
Hello everyone, this is Dr. Vaishali Tripathi. I am an educator and a subject matter expert. And I believe that being a woman, you have to face a lot of challenges. And in spite of having those challenges, we fight like a great warriors, and we come out of those challenges and we give challenges to others also. So that makes us different from others. And when we are getting support from our family, then we reach to a very high peaks. And I think this is the best thing that we have, the family that is always there to support us. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Babita. And in sharing with you the words of wisdom and the message from Dr. Vaishali Tripathi, here we go with her video. Ladies and gentlemen, playing you the video of Dr. Vaishali Tripathi.
I am Dr. Vaishali Tripathi. Frankly telling you, I am here to tell you about a woman. A woman is the creator of a new life. So I have been playing the role of women since many years, because women have many roles to play. Like she is a daughter, she is a sister, she is a sister-in-law, daughter-in-law, she is a wife, and she is a mother. Hence she is known as the creator of the nature. She is just like a tree which has different branches of different relationships spreading all around her, and she is bounding those branches with her love and passion, compassion, empathy, everything. A woman is powerful and she can hold each and every relationship very nicely. A woman is a teacher when she teaches her child, the child to walk her first step, to study, to read the alphabets. She is even helping the old age parents just like her kids. So she is the helper too. A woman is an inspiration. They are leaders who are inspiring many other women. Being a woman, I believe that we alone cannot walk. We need someone to walk with us. Yes, and that is not bad. Let's walk together. Move from I to we. We have the power to change the world. Challenge yourself to change this amazing world. A world which is full of beautiful things, a world which is full of happiness, a world where there is no female fitted sites, a world where women are equally treated, a world where a woman is not danger to the other woman, a world where we support each other, we appreciate each other, we work together so that we can bring revolution in the society. The society which has always helped us to walk shoulder to shoulder with the men. If we say every successful man has a woman behind, then every successful woman has a male behind her. It can be her father, it can be her brother, it can be husband, it can be a friend. Yes, we all are connected with each other. And woman has the power to bring life also. You must have heard of the story of Satyavan. His wife brought her to life. His wife brought him to life. So she has the power to do miracles. Miracles which can do anything. We as a woman can stand for each other, stand for all the social causes that are needed to be covered in the society. Let's bring all the women together. Let's challenge ourselves to change the society. And this is only possible if we are together. Come walk and see the beauty of women. Celebrate the womanhood with everyone. May it be your father, your son, your daughter, your mother, anyone. Celebrate with everyone. Don't leave anyone. We are the best and we will remain best. You are empowered. Just come out of that shell and fly and open your wings and fly high into the sky. Thank you.
Farminder, you need to unmute yourself.
Oh, thank you for that, Ms. Bandon. Thank you for that cue. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was Dr. Vaishali Tripathi, who has taught us that challenges are what makes life interesting, and overcoming them is what makes them meaningful. So that was just her words of wisdom telling us not to limit our challenges, but to challenge our limits. Each day, we must strive for constant and never ending improvement and to embrace each challenge in our life as an opportunity for self transformation. Thank you once again, Dr. Vaishali Tripathi. And next, ladies and gentlemen, there has been a small
I am
technical
Dr.
glitch.
Vaishali Tripathi.
There has been a small technical glitch. Right now, we shall be playing the correct video of Dr. Babita Ji Kataria, as the previous video was just a promo video of hers. So if you would please excuse me, let me please share the video of hers.
Here to tell you Connect has the potential to open up the possibilities of unseen and unsaid always. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Babita Ji Kataria, Director University Industry Interface Cell of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Technical University, Lucknow. We have 700 plus colleges affiliated to this university and they are being placed in different cities of Uttar Pradesh. As the name suggests about the university, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, So we are trying to inculcate the qualities of APJ Abdul Kalam sir in our students. We are motivating them to innovate, to create, to develop their country. So we rightly trying to support our students and also wanted that every student live Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam ji. He has a dream that the country, every child should be literate. So we are trying our best that our students should develop their qualities and help other students also to bring them to a level where they can innovate, where they can earn their earnings and also help their parents and their relationships. Today, I have been invited on this particular platform to speak about women. And today is the Women's Special Day. It is my day also. So this year, the International Women's Day's theme is Each for Equal. So I believe that equality has a potential to develop any country, economically also and by community also. In India, we always celebrate for 13th February as our National Women's Day, which is a regards and honor given to Miss Sarojini Naidu, who was the first freedom fighter, and also she was the first governor of United Provinces, which is called as Uttar Pradesh, and it is my state where I am serving. So definitely I wanted to bring about her in my conversation today. About me, I am not a very big person, but definitely I have something to do in this life. So I have been given this life. I believe that I normally work on my 4 coordinates. I have 4 coordinators that is, I have developed a square around me, and first coordinate is my domain, that is my medicine. I am a doctor by profession. I am a teacher as a director in University Industry Interface Cell, where I'm helping the students to get placed in good companies, and also I orient their career and coach them for their career. Then I am a manager by profession, manager by family. The personal and professional life I used to manage. And then lastly, and the fourth point is my relationship. I am a daughter, I am a sister, I am a daughter-in-law, I am a wife, I am a mother, I am a friend, and these are my relationships where I am serving myself. These all comes to my central point where I am standing, and they all give me energy to walk, energy to live, energy to love, energy to give. So this is the only thing which I have in my mind. And I have small dreams. A single dream is that I wanted to be a warrior, and I wanted to die as a warrior. So today, I have also written 4 lines for this special day. So I wanted to narrate in front of you all. My title of those 4 lines is हम क्या सोचते हैं और क्या होता है. हम क्या सोचते हैं और क्या होता है. ये छोटी सी एक जर्नी है जो एक मैंने जी है, और हमारे में से बहुतों ने इसी ज़िंदगी को जिया है. थोड़ा सा मैंने इनको शब्दों में पिरोया है, और मैं आपके सम्मुख लेके आती हूँ इन शब्दों को. जब समझ में आया तो बचपन चला गया, जब समझ में आया तो बचपन चला गया, जब चलने लगे तो जवानी चली गई, जब चलने लगे तो जवानी चली गई,
जब एक रिश्ता मिला तो बाकी सब रिश्ते छूट गए, जब इस रिश्ते को समझा तो उम्र निकल गई, क्या जाने कहाँ से चले थे और कहाँ रुके, इस चलने और रुकने में कहाँ खो गए, पता ही ना चला। Thank you so much for listening. Thank you.
Indeed, spoken like a true woman leader with nobility and courage. I really enjoyed those words that you just shared with us because I understand that anybody who stops learning becomes old. Age is just the number, whether at 20 or 80. And to develop a passion to learn is quite pivotal because you will never cease to grow once you've developed that passion. In order to ensure one's success, one must constantly reinvent themselves, and it is only through continued learning. And as Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam righteously said, that every pain gives a lesson, and every lesson changes a person. Thank you once again, Dr. Babitaji Kataria. And we move on to the third awardee of the day, who we have with us, Miss Shaifali Shango. Miss Shaifali, before I move over to your video recording, let me give you a short introduction. Of course, you need no introduction, but it is my duty. And Ms. Shaifali Shangal is a true leader who believes that every woman counts. Dr. Darshan Patel, that's Ms. Nancy Shah. That's all right, sir. I'll take over. Thank you so much. Ms. Shaifali Shangal is a founder of Women with Wings and who believes that every woman counts in every walks of life. A woman has contributed to the development of a being, a mother, a daughter, a sister. In every walk of life, we have proven to be that pillar of support, pillar of strength, and pillar of courage. Ms. Shaifali Shangal is the founder of Women with Wings and brings with her 21 years of rich experience into HR services, trainings, recruitment, and POSH. With her diversified experience, she identified her purpose as a standing united for women, and the journey of Women with Wings started. She was recently awarded Women Leadership Award by CMO Asia and Women Iconic Award 2021 by Mega Cosmos. And we take pride today in awarding Miss Shaifali as the top 20 women with nobility and courage. Please do share with us a few words before we begin, Ms. Shaifali.
Thank you so much, Famida, and the Circle of Legends. Indeed, it is an honor and a pleasure for me having me here. When I saw your message, I was deeply, filled with gratitude and humbleness that you have chosen me. And for this, I have never spoken at a platform, but today I like to deeply thank my son for this because I have reached this level today, third award in a row. It is because of him. As we all are talking that we are a mother, we are a wife, we are a daughter, we are a daughter-in-law, we are a sister, so many relations. So the closest relation I think these days is husband and child. And if our child is permitting us, to stretch those extras, to work, to deliver, I think we can't expect more. So thank you so much, Krish, for being with me and being a strong pillar. And as we have already said that TCOL collaboration, wonderful work Mr. Darshan Patel is doing, Ms. Famida is already supporting her. We all are there for support because it is all about collaboration. Thank you.
The power of collaboration, indeed well articulated. Thank you, Ms. Shaifali Shangal. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the words of wisdom from one of the top 20 women with nobility and courage. Miss Shaifali Shangal.
And a beautiful day to all of us. On this Women's Day, I am glad to share my thoughts and perspective. Thank you so much, Mr. Darshan Patel and Ms. Famida, for the wonderful initiatives that you are taking. Let me tell you, you people are doing a brilliant work by bringing people together, sharing their journey, and bringing inspiring stories forward. I think by now, I strongly believe in the power of collaboration. If there is a burning desire, it is immaterial that we are in Mexico or Sri Lanka or India. We are humans and we have that desire and urge to do something. Make this globe a happy place to live in, giving strong message to people that hey, don't compete, just collaborate. Just imagine that world where there is peace, happiness, love, real connect. And yes, believe me, it can happen. What is required is if we women come forward and choose to collaborate, choose to self love, and believe in the fact that why to take 100 steps alone, take one step as a team. I think my association with Women Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry made me realize that every woman has a unique story to speak and it is worth listening. And then the birth of Women with Wings took place, where we give equal opportunity to women to talk about their success, failure, and speaking about their challenges. And you know what? The best part is Women with Wings bring stories of all women, irrespective of caste, creed, color, and religion. Women across the globe are coming forward and standing strong. For me, real success is when I am able to make someone smile, I am able to empower someone to come out of their fear, and if someone is able to achieve what she dreams about. We are building Women with Wings as a strong pillar where we don't judge anyone and just promote the message of self love because we strongly say every woman counts. We believe in diversity and hence we stand strong. Be a homemaker, a professional, even a trans woman, or any woman who needs love, who wants someone to listen to her. I think there is a lot to speak around it, but as it is my mission and purpose to empower and enable 5,000 women by 2021, I am already on this journey and there's a long way to go. But few factors which made me reach here today where I am. I think number one is self-belief and self-confidence. I am continuously working on it and on myself becoming a better me. Number two is reinventing. I reinvented myself in 2020. I discovered a new me. Even I did not know that I can do 100 webinars and I can become technology friendly. Third is learning and unlearning. We have to let go past and move with the pace. And finally, the fourth one, most importantly, managing things well, being it professional or personal. I think as a woman, working on all these areas was far easy for me, and hence I am happily progressing. I thank you so much, the Circle of Legends, for honoring me as one of the top 20 international women. I am deeply honored and filled with gratitude. If I am able to touch even one life also, it takes closer to me with my purpose and a sense of satisfaction. Thank you once again, and my message to women community will be choose to collaborate and never underestimate yourself. Thank you so
Uh, Famida, you need to unmute.
Thank you once again, Ms. Bandel. Coming together is a beginning. Staying together is progress. And working together is success. The secret to teamwork is less as individuals and more as a team, as collaboration divides the task and multiplies the success. Thank you for that, Ms. Shaifali Shangal. Out with the old me and in with the new. Because the old me was good, the new me will be better. As women with wings, with nobility and courage, we choose to challenge the status quo, we choose to challenge ourselves and overcome the fears, the doubts, and the uncertainties. Thank you once again, Ms. Shaifali Shangal. Ladies and gentlemen, that was one of our top 20 women with nobility and courage. Moving on to the next lady, the beauty with brains, the excellent mind. I actually tend to wonder what goes in her. She's so much filled with dynamism, versatility, and that is none other than Miss Bandhan Preet Mahajan. And to talk about Miss Bandhan, there is no introduction. She is all over the social media handles and she's been recognized by many platforms. And it is indeed a pleasure to have you with us, Miss Bandhan. And before I move on, please do share a little welcome message for us and our viewers.
Thank you so much, Parmida, for that glorious introduction, first of all. And it is indeed humbling and overwhelming for me to be here, to kind of be a part of this rich and vibrant ensemble of so many global ladies out there who are so very much rooted in their traditional roots. So, as far as I'm concerned, all I have to say to all the women out there, first of all, a very happy International Women's Day to all of you. And my message for Women's Day would be that, first of all, learn to obliterate your self limiting beliefs. And that you can do with courage, with presence of mind. And believe you me, once you do that, you will actually see that in the long run, your challenges actually prove to be a blessing in disguise for you. So all you need to do is just, leave your sparkle everywhere, rise like a phoenix, constantly keep upscaling and upgrading yourself. When life throws boulders at you, use those boulders to to build a strong edifice and just be passionate, be compassionate, be courageous, be a visionary. Just be you, be authentic. And I think as women, talking of collaboration, we all just need to fix each other's thrones. There's absolutely no need to compete. There's enough sunshine for everyone. So this is the time to collaborate, to connect, to cooperate. And one last piece of suggestion from my end, from my own life experiences, is that you don't need to be a constant warrior. You need to be a constant warrior. And I think a whole lot of ladies out there just shared this some time back. So I think just don't suffer from the perils of chronic overthinking. Get rid of your past. And as Parmida also mentioned, just look at the future and be a better version of yourself each new day. So having said that, I think that's almost everything that I would just like to share with each one of you out there. So once again, wishing you all a very happy Women's Day.
Spoken like a true leader once again, Miss Bandhan Preet Mahajan is an alumnus of Polish High School and Miranda House, DU, a major in economics. She has had the proud privilege of being in the field of education, mentoring, and coaching for 20 years. She has, behind her rich experience of being an academic head in one of the most reputed schools of Delhi, besides being an assistant professor of economics at various colleges. She is a guest faculty for professional development at several colleges pan India. She is an edupreneur by profession, a communication and life skills coach by passion, a youth skill mentor by choice, and an environment crusader and social edifier at heart. She is an anchor, author, blogger, voiceover artist, editor, fireside chat interviewer, panelist, and keynote speaker, all rolled into one. For being a catalyst in the field of education and adding new dimensions to it. She has won several awards like Rajiv Gandhi Excellence in Education Award, Dr. Sarojini Naidu International Award, Reliance Foundation Teacher Award, Citizens Journalist Award, Guru Nishad, summoned by Charles Water Society for Innovation and Research, NEP Achievement Award by CEIR, to name a few. Name a few. That list was too long for me to read, Ms. Bandhan. I hope your achievement keeps growing longer. Ladies and gentlemen, sharing with you the words of wisdom of Miss Bandhan Preet Mahajan.
And a beautiful day to all of us.
I'm sorry,
On
Doctor,
this Women's Day,
we might
I
have
am
to.
glad to share my thoughts and perspective.
Mr.
Thank you
Darshan,
so
that was Ms. Shaifali's video. If you could excuse me, I'm accessing.
and Miss Famada for the
I think meanwhile the video is played, I would like to thank the Circle of Legends and all these wonderful ladies out there for being the torchbearer in the industries that they are working in and helping people improvise and move ahead in their lives. I'm there from last few minutes and I've watched a couple of you talking and sharing about what sort of work you do. And I must say you all are amazing. Well, I'm Nancy Shah, and it's pleasure being here.
Thank you so much, Ms. Nancy. So, this is in for a small video that we are extending here. And sincere apologies to Ms. Bandhan. We're having a small technical glitch, and I hope that's all right. Ms. Bandhan, if you would please excuse us to play
Of course,
your
there's
video right after the
yeah.
next candidate. As always, you're
Yeah,
generous.
please
Thank
go
you
ahead.
so
Please
much.
go ahead.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, that was one lady with not only nobility and courage, but also with a kind and generous heart, accepting the technical glitch that we are facing right now. And let us move on to our next top 20 women leader with nobility and courage. And that is none other than Miss Nimisha Kunnath Chatterjee. To say a few words about her, she is an interesting personality. I've always wanted to understand what goes inside Miss Nimisha's Kunnath strategy, but because she is so passionate about relationships and human connections, as well as psychology and human behavior. She's a global HRPB professional with 12 years of experience working in various industries and with top brands such as Tata Group, PVR Group, Pulse, and Secure. She's also a former HR mentor to students and entry-level professional. She's also a certified NLP practitioner and supports her client on the journey of self-love to identify who they are. Ms. Nimisha has recently published her book in Jan 2021 in the international and Indian market, titled My Journey to Love and Peace. Please do not forget, ladies, to go and access and have a copy of the book, A Wonderful Ride by Ms. Nimisha Kunnath Chatterjee. The book is dedicated for HR professionals and those who would like to know themselves better, empower yourself, believe yourself, and trust yourself. Available once again in Amazon.com, Amazon.in, and Notion Press. She has a special gift for entry HR professionals and students throughout her book. Not only her book, ladies and gentlemen, she itself is a gift. Miss Nimisha, please do come forth and share your welcome message to the audience.
Thank you, Famida, Darshini, and the team of Circle of Legends, and to all the wonderful women out there. Happy Women's Day. I just wanted to share that we are new every day, and our past doesn't define us. And that means, we can stop playing the role that we are not. And that's the wonderful learning I have experienced myself throughout my journey. And that is what somewhere in my book as well. And when we realize, who it is we want to be, we discover it is we who we are already going to be. And once we understand what we are, that's when we love ourselves for what we are. So allow each moment, for what it is, rather than labeling it whether it is good moment or a bad, because knowing that itself changes our reality. We can always change our reaction. That's what I have always believed in, I have seen. And that's where we always say women are resilient, right? Because we have that gift within us. So why not enjoy the beauty? Why not enjoy the gift of women in whatever way we play? Because there's no someday where we feel like we are going backwards. And I feel that is normal, because that is the opportunity where we get to review ourselves. Those are the little moments, those are the little things that capitalism asks towards the success. So uh, we are not the same in
I'm
every
sorry,
moment.
Ms. Nimisha.
And
If, if anybody has not muted, I would kindly request all participants except the speaker to mute their mics, please. Thank you once again. And Ms. Nimisha, please continue.
sure. So that's when I felt, that we are not the same in any moment. So we have always it's rather than labeling it, it's always, I've always believed that little things matters. And I feel blessed to contribute my little part towards the world or towards the community in any forms, whether it is through TCOL, through mentoring, through coaching, or even if it is through my HR profession. So, the message what I have for all of you, or for all of us, in fact, because as Ms. Shefali also mentioned, right? It is sometimes it is because of our men, maybe the husband or the kid, because I have a toddler. So who allows me, my husband who looks after him. So that's where I can do it. So this is a message for each of us, for all the people out there, that believe in yourself, be yourself, and trust the wait, embrace the opportunity, enjoy the beauty of becoming. Because remember, when nothing is certain, anything is possible. Things may appear more difficult that they are or that they can, but let go of your control and flow with the rhythm of life. Because the purpose of life is to know yourself, trust yourself, and be yourself. And one of the most important, or my favorite quote I wanted to share, is by Miss Maya Nishlu. That is, if you must look forward, do so forgivingly. If you want to look back, do so forgivingly. If you want to look forward, do so prayerfully. However, the wisest thing to do is be present in the present gratefully. And I'm grateful for this opportunity and for being with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Nimisha. And followed by that, we do have the special video specially made for this event, and presenting to you once again, Ms. Nimisha Kunnath Chatterjee.
I'm Nimisha Kunnath Chatterjee, a global HR professional with experience across various industries like healthcare, PPO, freight forwarding, retail, and IT. Being an HR business partner, my role demanded to coach managers or leaders to create a great place to work, and by creating their talent strategies like employee experience and by driving performance driven culture. Being a woman, the biggest challenge I have overcome is learning to love myself. And I'm glad I spent learning about to love myself as I am. So here's my question to all the women out there. What is holding you back from being the woman as God created you to be. On my transformational journey from being a shy to having more confidence, I started to notice about what others liked about me. I looked for my strengths, and then I came across, and then I discovered my smile is my gift. My smile is my strength. And then I started to create beautiful learning moments from the present. And writing my book, my first book, that is The Journey to Love and Peace, has been the best gift I received in 2020. I had held the intention of helping and empowering people around me. And there we say, when you know what you want, the opportunities will appear. And that's the best way to discover the gifts we have. So, through this book, I'm here to help all of you sharing my transformational journey of how I came across from being a shy to how I am being more confident and treating myself as a gift for all others. And also, I'm a proud mother of a toddler, a beautiful wife to my husband, and a respectful daughter to my parents. My mantra is my power starts with belief in myself. Thank you.
Farmida, we're not able to hear you.
Uh, am I
Now you're
audible?
audible. Yes, you
Yes,
were on
yes, you
mute
are
earlier.
able.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. And Miss Nimisha, thank you for those words of wisdom in believing yourself. The moment you doubt whether you can fly, you cease forever to be able to do it. If you believe in yourself, anything is possible. Let's challenge that doubt and fear, as I've previously stated, challenging ourselves to overcome every challenge that we encounter and prove ourselves to be nothing but a manifestation of strength, courage, and resilience. Ladies and gentlemen, that was one of our top 20 women with nobility and courage, Miss Nimisha Kunnath Chatterjee. And next, we have Ms. Bandampreet Mahajan's video to be played, and which will be followed by Ms. Nancy Shah. Well, I'm going to share my screen as I'm still facing some difficulties, so please excuse me.
And excuse me, I have to come in between, with so many beautiful faces. I think we are running out of time. We have decided 53 minutes, and many of eminent personalities over here must be having commitments. So I would request them that if they have anything in priority, they can request Fahmida to take their turn ahead of others, and those who are at ease definitely can come at last. The another thing is, keep your introduction small, because your video is going to be played at a larger length, and this video itself is going to be edited. It's going to be in our archive for longer duration. So we are not going to forget you or forgive you. We are going to call you again and again. Create this collaboration stronger and stronger by each passing day, because we would like to build an ecosystem which is going to have an impact on this earth. So let's have this program to be utilized for its purpose. And why I have came in between, because we are already past almost an hour. So let's see how quickly we can go through. So sorry, Fahmida, to come in between, but I
Not a
think
problem.
it was required to in interest of everyone's time.
Yes. Well noted, Darshanji. Thank you so much for that. And yes, we shall be playing the screen of Ms. Bandan Preet Mahajan.
Initiatives that you are taking.
Pamela,
Let me tell
if there's a
you,
glitch
you
and you're not able to resolve it, I think
people
let's
are doing
go
a
ahead.
brilliant work by bringing
Once again, I think that
together,
gets played once
sharing
again, sir.
their journey and bringing inspiring.
Not quite sure.
I think it'll be a good idea to kind of move ahead. So,
One second, ma'am.
yeah, other people also will take.
Yes, Ms. Bandan, will you excuse me this time as well? I'm just trying to sort out. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. And thank you once again. And I sincerely apologize for the technical glitch faced. And we have one more eminent personality with us, who is Dr. Shama Hussain. Thank you so much for being with us, Dr. Shama. And please do give us your brief welcome message, which will be followed by your main event video. Dr. Sharma, I think you're muted, ma'am.
Sorry. So thank you so much for this warm invitation and each and everybody, wonderful ladies over here. Very happy International Day, not only here, all over the world. Everybody happy Women's International Women's Day. So my message, as Darshanji and Famida said, try to be very shorter. So I will try to be very short. Be greedy always. This is my message to each and everyone. Be greedy always. Don't let the world to tell you that you cannot have everything. You can have everything. It's not that you have to limit yourself. Expand yourself, stretch yourself as much as you can. When you expand yourself, when you stretch yourself, there will be no limitations. When there is no limitations, you will grow. That's what I want. Miss me, greedy and says, don't take it in a wrong way. You have to grab each and every opportunity that whatever you get. I had it even just before this. I just rushed from there. I had morning my ministry program. I did ministry program. Then afternoon I had from India one of the college university invitation for women's empowerment. I did that. And just I rushed here. Means I want to grab everything. I don't want to lose any opportunity to either to influence or to show off, whatever it is. Show your confidence to the world so that they should get influence from you. They should know that, yes, when she can do, why not me? That you build in yourself. You cannot make everyone happy, my dear friends. Whatever you do, there will be people who will be not happy. So because of them, don't limit yourself. Go on, dream yourself, give wings to your dreams, and see you will be the best version in your life. Your children, your family will be inspired, and whole nation will be inspired, and you will mark as a great women. Yatra naryastu pujayante ramante tatra devataha. So that blessings of God will be there because of this. So you have to show that power, that energy. Na rukenge, na tootenge, na झुकेंगे बस चलते ही जाएंगे. Keep that energy in you, and you are the best already. Each and every woman is blessed with that unique character that is womanhood. We know that. Why not do show off? Let's show off to everyone that yes, we can mold. We are the people who has taught the world what is love. Yesterday I'll just be fast, the last one, because I want everyone to know this. One of the Jain University professor, he marked his hands in the poster, and I just asked him, your pose is looking very nice. He said, what is the meaning behind this post? What is the purpose? I want to tell each and every woman in this world on this International Women's Day, that forgive me, maybe in any stage, as a student, as any brother, as a husband, or whatever the role, I might have done some mistake. On this International Women's Day, please forgive me. So I felt people are telling, why Women's Day only one day? It should be every day. Yes, every day we study, but we get report card only one day, right? We wait for that one day. Same way, this is the report card day, and we are happy for the report card. More than what we study, we wait for the report card. So we got the report card where each and every men are expecting you from morning till night. Your phone is Women's Day, Women's Day, Women's Day. You are great women. So that message will inspire you. So keep rocking, keep dreaming, and just keep a smile on your face. Enough. That smile is for your life. Nothing more than that. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Your energy is quite contagious, Dr. Sharma. What a motivation was that? Well, let me give you all some more of that motivation by sharing the very special video created by one of our top 20 women with nobility and courage. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Dr. Sharma Hussain.
Happy International Women's Day to all the wonderful, flawless and fearless women all over the world from Dr. Shama Hussain. Today is the report card day, I can say. It's acknowledgement day from all over the world, from each and everyone, that you are unique. You are blessed with unique special character, that is womanhood. You know one thing, my dear friends, I just want to ask all of you, are you ready to dance in the rain? What is this? Dr. Sharma is asking, are you ready to dance? Yes, yes. Are you ready to dance in the rain? My dear friends, whenever there is a problem in your life, don't just withdraw yourself. When there is a rain, don't stand near the window. Don't stand near the window and just wait till the rain stops. Take out your raincoat. Take out your rain boots. Take out the umbrella and come out of your house and dance in the rain. Nanare, 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 nanare. So let's dance in the rain. Means whenever there are problems in your life like a rain, don't wait till it stops. You will lose your opportunities. So, what you have to do? Let's dance. Your confidence is your umbrella. Your sincerity, dedication, commitment are your rain boots. And your willpower, your dedication, your tenacity, your consistency is your raincoat. Take it out and come out. Let's face the struggles. Let's face them. And we have great men to support us. Right, Mr. Men? My dear men, yes, everybody are ready to empower us. So, let's do that. Let's dance in the rain. And I request, one more question I just want to ask you. What is the secret behind every successful woman? Who is behind the success of every woman? Answer is not men. It's not men. It is the tribe of successful women again. So my dear ladies, let's support each other. Let's empower each other. When you take anybody up, you will also rise up. When you go down, you will also go down. When you take somebody down, you will also go down. Right? So, let's empower each other and grow each other and make this world a beautiful place with gender equality and happiness, where men and women will run the life like a bicycle. So, You're all special. You're all like a flowers that blooms without any competition. So happy, wonderful, very wonderful International Women's Day. Let's enjoy this day to be safe and keep smiling and love yourself. And thank you, Circle of Legends, for this wonderful opportunity and making me to speak to the world, giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much. So, beautiful ladies, once again, happy International Women's Day. This is Dr. Shama Hussain. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Famida, please unmute
You're
yourself.
muted.
I think today I'm going to mute myself a lot. Thank you, Ms. Brandon, for looking out to me throughout the session. And that was Dr. Shama Hussain, engulfing us, encompassing us with all her energy and motivation. Because one of the greatest things you can do is to help others, not by just sharing and give what you have. It is by helping them discover what they have within themselves to help themselves. Because as we look ahead into the next generation, true leaders will be only those who empower others by empowering themselves at the beginning. Leaders become great not because of their power, but because of their ability to empower others. Thank you once again, Dr. Shama Hussain, for that wonderful speech and that wonderful message. It has been a great pleasure knowing you through the Circle of Legends. However, as we move on to the very next top 20 women with nobility and courage, although Dr. Etsi Aziza Jalaluddin has not joined the forum, she has wished us with all her best, with her comment saying, living beyond limitation. And that was a wish to you and a compliment to you, Dr. Shama Hussain. Very well said, Dr. Shama. And to speak a little bit about Dr. Aziza, she is the founder of Go Global Business School Singapore, a homemaker turned Go Global accelerator, pioneering in the transformative industry of Asia since 2002. And she believes that nurturing business only comes through conscious capitalism. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Dr. Aziza Jalaluddin, I would like to say hello to all of you while playing her words of wisdom right away.
Peace, greetings, and happy International Women's Day. Namaskar and a warm, warm welcome to everyone. Thanks to TCOL, the Circle of Legend team, for this amazing platform that you have put together for the women to share their success stories as well as give value on how women can come together. I want to share with you my perspective and how, from a homemaker, I've gone into the space of being a global entrepreneur as the founder and chief mentor of our Shine Go Global Limited and Go Global Business School Singapore. I have these three areas that I was looking at as the real focus of where I'm heading. I would say that this is a lifelong journey that I'm on. The first thing is in the clarity of the mission and the mission I am on. That has always been the driving factor to put cause above self. So when we have set out on a mission, our mission is global peace through global business, and everything else that falls into that, we will be getting clarity on. So I have been really, really focused in getting myself into clarity so that I can, number two, become resilient. So not just clarity, but resilient in ensuring that I walk the journey of my mission. Myself down. My mentors call me to have what we call in Chinese 不倒翁 or Russian doll syndrome. this is like the people can knock me down, I'm right back up and doing something better and greater with Almighty's grace. And the third and the most important thing I feel that complements all of that is to be a lifelong learner and seeker. And that has been me all my life. I've been this inquisitive girl that has always been wanting. My dad loves me for that. He always has the patience to answer my whys. Why did you do that? Why does this happen? Why? And that gave me a lot of answers to my heart's calling as well. And this has helped me to evolve. The more I seek, I realize the answer is not outside, it's inside us. And so the inward journey for the last 20 years has been very divinely guided. And I have been able to really walk on the journey of consciousness and really tapping into the space of clarity and power with the consciousness in 5 areas. And that is in the people know about emotional intelligence, right? And then there is the financial intelligence. And we have what we call the spiritual intelligence. And I want to add on 2 more intelligence for you. That is environmental intelligence and physical intelligence. With these 5 intelligence in space, when we are looking at the consciousness level in these 5 areas, it is a next level of growth every time in our life. And that has been a huge blessing for me that I'm walking this journey with my partners. And I really want to thank at this juncture for all the men who have stood in my life. Most importantly, my business partner, Mr. Ayyapadas, who came into my life in the most magical way. As I said, the more clearer you get, the more like-minded people you'll attract. And so Mr. Ayyapadas showed up in my life 3 years ago, and we are so blessed to walk this journey in Go Global Business School. And I want to have a shout out to him for thanking him for his divine presence in my life. And most importantly, my friends, ladies, this is a moment for us to step up the game in our life, to come together. The world is seeing the demonstration of leadership of women. Because why is it so that it's coming out right now? Because women are the hope for humanity. The moment we are able to be resilient, which is innately in our DNA, to fight for the family, for the country, this is coming out right now. And we just need to stay focused in our heart and stay focused in what we are setting out to do. And that will create amazing magic for the world. So stay in your heart, stay in divine intelligence, and stay beautiful. We look forward to catching up again. Thank you once again to TCOL, and it's wonderful catching up with everybody. Happy International Women's Day.
Step up to the challenge. Believe in yourself and do what it takes. Right now is a great time to start, ladies, because you either have to step up or step aside, because a hero is someone who steps up when everyone backs down. Thank you so much once again, ladies and gentlemen. That was Dr. Aziza Jalaluddin, one of our top 20 women with nobility and courage. However, we have another interesting lady, a leader, a mother, and a wonderful person who has joined us and who has also supported me a lot in the cause. And that is none other than Miss Shweta Singh. Thank you so much for joining in with us, Miss Shweta, and thank you so much for the support that you have provided me. And before I introduce her, can I have a very brief welcome message from you? Please unmute yourself. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Famida, and a big hello to all the ladies over here and everyone watching us. It's been a beautiful journey with TCOL as we have been associated for quite some time now, and the very idea of bringing women together and recognizing their efforts and collaborating with each other as the theme, as the main essence of TCOL stands, as collaborating and creating something beautiful. And since all women are creators, so it just gels in the Women's Day theme, and the idea is just seamlessly gelling into the TCOL basic essence also. So in a way, it just is an extension, a very natural extension that's happening. And I'm extremely happy to be a part. And thank you so much for including me in this esteemed panel. It has always been a pleasure to interact at TCOL, more so today, because I am interacting on the occasion of Women's Day, which is something that every year is a very special event in our lives, because it celebrates our, even if they are small successes, it celebrates us. It celebrates the spirit of struggle, success, and that's what I like about it. So thank you so much for calling me here. And yeah, well, I hope to be associated with TCOL in the future also. Thank you.
The feeling is very mutual, Ms. Shweta, and you are indeed an empowered leader yourself. And Ms. Shweta Singh is a coach, mentor, and pedagogy designer in economics. She is founder Economics Exclusive, which is a holistic destination for economics education in Delhi NCR, India. She has experience of more than 2 decades in teaching, training, and mentoring senior school and undergraduate students. She has also been the resource person for content enrichment and real-life association workshops for students, providing workshops for CBSE teachers for pedagogical innovations like art integration in teaching economics, and now is providing coaching services and offering workshops to schools for improving cognitive and problem-solving skills among students. She is also a writer, a poet, and finds satisfaction in community empowerment endeavors. One of our true women leaders of nobility and courage. Ladies and gentlemen, I take great pleasure in sharing the words of wisdom of Ms. Shweta Singh.
I am Shweta Singh, educator, pedagogy designer, and founder Economics Exclusive, which is a holistic destination for economics education. I have been associated with the Circle of Legends for a long time now, and I completely identify with its vision, mission, and objectives. The world needs humane, and TCOL is committed to rehumanizing, reconnecting, and recreating. I thank TCOL for the honor bestowed on me, recognizing me globally as a woman with courage and nobility. I am especially touched by their gesture of picking courage and nobility as the benchmark for awarding recognition. On the occasion of Women's Day, it is indeed courage which needs to be celebrated and nobility which needs to be reaffirmed. In my journey from being a shy little girl who would rarely speak unless being spoken to an independent woman who not only teaches economics to students as being a way of life and life's decisions, teaches them problem solving, analytical skills, and also designs pedagogical improvements for teachers to make the learning process more effective, I have come a long way. Keep moving was and is my mantra. We see around ourselves shining examples of exemplary women who have broken the fabled glass ceiling. There is Kamala Harris, Indira Nooyi, Jacinda Ardern, and so many more, who are not just recognized as women leaders, but just leaders. And that, I feel, is a step forward towards a fair and just society. However, I cannot ignore the glaring facts that the gender ratios are still skewed. The female labor force participation in India is lowest in South Asia. Despite rising incomes and increasing gender parity in terms of falling fertility rates or higher educational attainment, the women labor force participation rate is consistently falling. Women are required to prioritize domestic work due to cultural and societal expectations of being the primary caregivers. Did you know that on an average, Indian woman performs 6 hours of unpaid housework, while the man spends 52 minutes? Top that up with gender wage gap and unsafe working conditions, And you have the explanation for why women are leaving the workforce despite a rise in educational rates. These are the situations which all women face, some more than the other. And that is the reason that their efforts need to be lauded. Women are constantly working against odds, social, cultural, financial, physical, emotional odds, which makes their lives a mosaic of struggles, triumphs, defeats, resurgence. However, it is never celebrating women at the cost of men. It is just an expectation of letting each be, letting both boys and girls fly free to find their own skies, free from biases or expectations of conformity. So wear a heel if you feel like, and put on that red lipstick if it pleases you. Chop off your hair and wear a power suit if that's what you are. Why look for validations? Every woman is like Wolverine of the Marvels, who fights, gets wounded, but also heals and repairs itself. So to all women, I would say, recognize your strengths, work upon them, be you, a first-rate version of yourself, not a second-rate version of someone else, and you will stand out.
Be the first you. Set the benchmark. Duplication and replication does not create any productive contribution, and those were words well articulated, Ms. Shweta. Indeed, the words that emerging women leaders need as a source of motivation. Thank you once again for that wonderful message, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, that was Ms. Shweta Singh, our top 20 women with nobility, courage, and of course, a great coach and mentor through motivation. And moving on with a very smiling face, a graceful look, we have Miss Swarling Kaur, who has joined us. Thank you so much. Before I move into our introduction, Miss Swarling, please, a very brief welcome message.
Thank you so very much. Can't thank enough TCOL for giving me this opportunity. Listening to you always is a pleasure. And definitely coming in top 20. Wow, that's a wow feeling. Nothing better than it's like a gift. And it's more of like a gift because you think your efforts are being recognized in a very positive manner. The change that you want to, create is somewhere visible. So, when you start with that point, it hits right in the center of the dot. Thank you so very much.
Words well spoken, very crisp, and right to the mind. And that also applies to Miss Swirling Co's introduction, the shortest introduction I've ever done. I mean, it's just 5 words, but her tagline goes as desire, dedication, and determination are the chapters of the book called Success. And reading that very book, Miss Swirling Co today is an author, a personality coach, an international speaker, and educator herself. And I don't need to introduce her more because her words are going to speak and are going to be self-explanatory of what a wonderful leader Miss Swirling Co has indeed been. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the top 20 women leaders with nobility and courage, presenting to you Miss Swirling Co.
Of peace and sacrifice, as they say, and that's what I heard. But if I tell you, woman is somebody who's more than that, a cluster of integrity, peace, I must say dignity, and she's a passion in herself. She is complete in herself. Life keeps on throwing a number of challenges, and it's a roller coaster ride. Everybody goes through it. Even I did so. Hardly I had got married. I was working with a school as PGT English. My in-laws fell ill. And another 2 years' time, with their fatal diseases, they gave up. We had a catastrophic fire at our place. There were a history of miscarriages and whatnot. The only thing that told me to go was the inner spirit. And the only thing that I was believing at that time was my self-belief. I could not let that be gone. I could not let that be just vanished from my life. Life moves on. They always say it never rains, but it pours. The problems, the challenges, they came up like one after the other. They were pouring. And at times, I was just standing and wondering where life is going to take me. What am I going to do? But then I had always believed in the power of 3Ds. These 3Ds were like magic to me, which I'm going to share with you also today. When you have a desire to do something, when you want to attain or fulfill your dreams, you will work towards them with your complete dedication. How much dedicated you are will depend on what determination you have to reach those goals that you wanted to attain from always. And that's how life changes. And that's how you realize that inner calling. That's how you realize how important it is to know one's own worth. Tasks were not easy. Challenges were not easy. It was just like when I started to climb the mountain. I'd read somewhere in Khalil Gibran's book. When I started to move on that mountain, there were a number of people, multitude with me. But gradually, when I started to climb and when I was about to reach the peak, I looked down and I saw I had lost many of them, I mean most of them. Yes. There's a beautiful story that, you must not be afraid of criticism. Ideally speaking, if you're not doing anything, people will criticize you that you didn't do anything in your life. But if you are doing something good and people are criticizing you, I think that's much better. Let them do that. Let them criticize you because you've done something so that they have to criticize you. So better do than think of that I shouldn't be doing in the fear of criticism. And that's how I walked. I won my first International Public Speaking Championship in 2019. I had been doing a lot of stuff in my college at national levels. And then there was a gap. I was working, I was teaching, and I thought that it was time that I could give it to my students now, my own children now. But then this International Public Speaking Championship happened and I won it. That day, I conquered my own fears. I conquered my own hesitations. I was just out of it. I just wanted to be me. And I realized the urge that had been there for years, that had been buried somewhere, needed to come out. I had to speak about it. And finally, I thought to quit my job and become an entrepreneur. And yes, I believed strongly in accepting myself the way I was, in adapting the new ways that I wanted to, and definitely the adaptability and acceptability was what I admired the most, and that took a turn in my life. And that's how things started to go, move, and I think run. And that's they say. Life is not the same. The only constant is change, and a change happened. It just came from within. Remember, 99% of it is inside of you. It's just 1% of the external force that gives you that push. So believe in yourself and tell yourself every day, I am going to do it, because the word impossible itself states that I am possible. So make it possible for you too. Take care.
Be the change you wish to see in the world. Choose to become extraordinary and then be that person every minute in your life. Thank you for that words of wisdom, ladies and gentlemen. That was one of our top 20 ladies with nobility and courage by the Circle of Legends, Miss Sorlin Kaur. Thank you so much. And moving on, we have another educator, another inspiring and influential leader with the name of Miss Jyoti Dahia. She has not joined us, but she indeed is one of a great leader that I have come across. Very simply introduced. She loves to shine and spread smiles. She is a power packed woman educationist and lifelong learner. And yes, of course, she has also engaged with us through comments and posts saying wow and claps to all the many speeches and videos that were played, and presenting to you once again one of our top 20 women with nobility and courage, Miss Jyoti Dahia.
Namaskar, good morning everyone. Greetings to all the happy people out there who are going to listen to my experiences, my journey of life, having such beautiful memories where so many people have touched my life and made me what am I today. My thanks to the Circle of Legends for choosing me to share my thoughts, my journey, my experiences, so that if anybody likes it, can help that person change the thought process as well. I would like to start by sharing when I was a kid. As a kid, I grew up in an environment where there was no gender differentiation. We were taught to share, we were taught to motivate each other. And slowly, I never came to know that when I became an extrovert person who was always happy to share the thought processes. My entire schooling gave me the platform to become confident and see myself what I am today. College time, again, a very, very good experience. Learning experience where I was the only female with 75 boys in my class. I felt empowered. I felt that, oh my God, such beautiful teammates and schoolmates and classmates are there. They helped me, I helped them. The bonding continued and the learning for sharing continued. When I started my journey as a teacher, I started enjoying that level of motivation that suddenly a 21.5-year-old young girl was being addressed as madam. The students had confidence in me. They were waiting to listen that what am I going to teach them. My sole job was to make them fall in the subject which I taught, biology. And all these students, I was like, used to feel so happy and elated when they used to come to me, ma'am, you have one period. We want you to take one more so that you are able to finish up that topic today. I realized if you do something sincerely, the world around you will acknowledge that. Kept on my contribution as a teacher, as a counselor, as an individual, and giving personal touch to the lives of my students. And the learning continued. Around me were the senior teachers. I learned from them also. Slowly, I became a mature woman, got married, my family. And then I again realized that every step of yours helps you to become a better person. You become more empowered when you feel that you are here to contribute, that what you have learned, you can, disseminate it in the your friend circle, in the people around you. And then with time, technology came and the distant people came so nearer to us. As a principal from last 10 years, my sole job has been to make everyone confident, comfortable, compassionate, so that whatever they are doing, they should be very clear about it. And sometimes, these students who come to you, they are not coming from the equal economical background. They are coming from different backgrounds. There are some children, especially girls, whose parents are not educated at all and not having finances to help the child study. Such kind of students I have experienced, they come with a different kind of dedication. Many of such students in my schools have excelled excellently, and now they are students of Delhi University. They have been national level players. One girl I would like to mention over here, her name Sharmili Singh. Parents are illiterate, she doesn't have a house to live, but she's a national level handball player. She has done exceedingly well in her board exams, and today she is a part of Delhi University. So this journey has been very, very exciting. Every individual has their own challenges. I also had my own challenges. Sometimes things don't go the way you wish them to go, but you can't leave them. You have to keep on trying to ensure that yes, my perseverance is going to help me someday to become better and to achieve what I've been wanting. LinkedIn is again a platform that gave push to my thoughts. And I'm so thankful to the Circle of Legends and thanks to Sunny, where I got connected and started contributing to whichever small level I could, never realizing that these small efforts, the baby steps, will someday become a big step and a big leap. My personal opinion, that never stop trying, never stop trying, never stop smiling, and never stop losing, negativity. Please lose your negativity. Come forward, embrace people, embrace humanity, that when we are together, we collaborate, we do things together. And when we are doing things together, it takes a big movement. I think 1 year back, the Circle of Legends started with, I think, a limited number of people. And today, look at that big family. Everybody is contributing. Everybody is contributing to best of their abilities. It is not about that you have to be rich to contribute. No, you need to have an intent to contribute. You need to have an intent to change the thought process of the society. As a school principal and as a teacher, I try my level best to change the thought process of young children who are coming to our school and the parents who become our extended family. And here, the journey is always endless. We cannot say that with age, the journeys start looking at reaching towards the end. It is not like this. Till your last breath, keep trying, keep moving. Age is just a number. Day is again one day, but your little contributions can make a lot of difference. We as an educationist have got big responsibility on our shoulders, and we cannot run away from that. Any child who is stepping into the school brings smile on our faces, that we are here again having a VIP kiddo with us, who needs to be groomed, who needs to be educated, who needs to be made aware of the social responsibilities about society, that how an individual can change the look of a society, can change the movement, its pace, its energy and synergy. So we all need to come together. And here I would like to mention one more thing. There can be many issues, there can be egos, there can be health issues, there can be disinterest, there can be 1,000 reasons to run away from your responsibility, but you are a woman. That itself is totally a complete picture. All those reasons which try to take your front step back can wait, and you need to suppress them. You need to overcome all those things which are not ready to make you a better person and which is taking away your initiatives. So you have to keep moving, keep your forward step going on, so that when you look back, you have a beautiful, beautiful path filled with roses, filled with vibrant flowers of happiness, of contentment, of satisfaction that yes, whatever I could contribute, I did that. My students have been my sole strength. My teachers have been my strength. And the parents surrounding me have been the positive ray of hope. All these students which I have taught and nurtured in last 30 years feel very, very happy and convey my gratitude to everyone and no match to the Almighty, that whatever they are today is because of one single thought process of the entire team that brought those pearls into a big long string, and this string continues. And through this video, through this platform, I would like to make a commitment to myself and to the people around that I shall continue to work tirelessly. I shall continue to work towards the betterment, and in whichever capacity possible will contribute towards the society till the time I realize that now it is the time for some young blood to come and take over the charge. Thank you so very much, the Circle of Legends. Thank you so much to all people who are going to watch this, my journey, my thought processes, and I hope that my thoughts, my learnings will help someone to change their path. Thank you very much. Namaskar. Thank you.
And that was Miss Jyoti Dahiya, one of our top 20 women leaders with nobility and courage. And as I quickly move on to our next awardee, who is Miss Rabia Bhatia, who is willing to be the change, to bring the change, founder of ED Web Studio Channel, MLTI awardee, edu leader, 100 admired people in education 2021, the Excelligent, branding com and PR professional, trainer and chief mentor, a change maker, motivator, HR professional, professional host and keynote speaker, and a career growth advisor. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you Miss Rabia Bhatia.
Hi all, a very good morning. Very good morning all. This is Rabia. I've been working for last 18 years. I've worked with the corporate sector, IT sector, banking sector, and now associated with the education sector, taking care of the recruitments, HR, branding, and PR. I started my online venture by the name of Ed Web Studio Channel in Feb 2021, keeping in mind the difficulties we faced during the lockdown, where everything became virtual. We had to get equipped with the digital apps. So keeping in mind these things, I started this venture, especially for the schools, students, teachers, principals, and college universities. I will be catering to the HR, recruitment, trainings, branding and PR for the schools, for the organizations. Not only this, I've invented something new. The new innovation talks about the branding and PR of the principals even as their individual personality. And I'm sure that I'll be able to help many people with the start of this online venture. I'm proud to be recognized and in top 20 international women leaders by the Circle of Legends for my contribution to the society during the lockdown. And I'll
And that was Miss Rabia Bhatia, one of our top 20 women leaders with nobility and courage. And moving on, we have one of the youngest awardee from the entire set, and who is Miss Sejal Sood. Miss Sejal Sood is won her first award at the age of 5 and pitched her first business plan at the age of 15. The second runner-up for TGELF Youth Entrepreneur 2018, International Semi-Finalist TYE 2019, winner of Sustainable Business Challenge at Young Entrepreneurs Conference 2019, the Doon School, Dehradun. She was also a part of the Launch X program as a community and relations lead, teaching entrepreneurship as lead, and helped manage the program. And ladies and gentlemen, Presenting to you Miss Sejal Sud.
I'm Sejal Sood, and I would like to thank TCOL for the award. And here's my message on the occasion of Women's Day. Happy Women's Day to all my lovely ladies out there. I believe that we should not celebrate ourselves on only one day, but 365 days. The reason I say so is because we're all worth it. The message I'd like to give out today is we as women face biases at workplace, home, and society. Sometimes we have to settle for lower pay, or sometimes we have to give up our hopes and aspirations due to externally imposed restrictions. But today, we as a unit need to shatter the glass ceiling. I say so if today we break these boundaries and the glass ceiling, we open further new paths and opportunities for future generations of women to explore. We need more females in the power and position. We need more women executives and founders. And the only way that we can build this bridge is by encouraging sisterhood and supporting more and more women by offering young women the right mentorship and by families becoming more supportive to their daughters. I believe the best gift that you can give to women in your life is to help them follow their dreams by encouraging them, motivating them to start that business that they've been thinking about, or simply by sharing the load of housework and investing in their education. And for all my lovely ladies out there, never hesitate in saying no, never hesitate to follow your dreams, never hesitate to ask for that pay raise, and never hesitate in asking your partner to share the load of housework. Many women have to leave their jobs and work after getting married or pregnant. We need workplaces to be more inclusive and help those women get back into the workforce. And we also need workplaces to be more gender sensitive. COVID 19 has had a very regressive effect on the female workforce. Many have lost their livelihoods, and others' workload has increased significantly as they're required to do the work of office as well as the house chores. And many women led enterprises have had to shut down due to lack of cash flow and also lack of resources. So, we need to support women workers, we need to support women led enterprises, and help those who have lost their jobs get back into the workforce. Another message that I would like to give out to all my females out there would be financial independence is the best gift that you can personally give to yourself, because when you're financially independent, you further open more doors for yourself, you become more free, and you become more independent. And if we break this glass ceiling today, we don't only do it for ourselves but future generation of women out there. Again, I would like to reiterate, never hesitate in saying no, never hesitate to follow your dreams, and never hesitate to ask for that pay raise. We have a long way to go, and again, happy Women's Day to all those women out there.
That was one of our youngest women leaders who have been recognized as the top 20 women leader with nobility and courage, Miss Sejal Sud. And now it is my utmost duty to play one of our important members who have been patiently waiting with us for a very long time, as I could not play her video due to a technical glitch, and that is none other than Miss Bandhan Preet Mahajan. Not only a lady, she is of nobility and courage, but quite generous and kind, compassionate, spreading love and happiness. Miss Bandhan, thank you so much for your patience and understanding. Here we go, sharing her words of wisdom right now.
Greetings of the hour to one and all. I am Bandhan Preet Mahajan, founder Genius Editorial and Walks of Life from India. I am an edupreneur by profession, a communication and life skills coach by passion, a youth skill mentor by choice, and an environment crusader and social edifier at heart. Besides this, I have behind me the rich experience of being an academic head in one of the reputed schools of Delhi, and also an assistant professor of economics at several prestigious colleges. It is indeed overwhelming and humbling for me to have been selected to be among the top 20 international women with nobility and courage for contribution towards building communities through collaboration and cooperation. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to TCOL, the Circle of Legends, its steering Sikaron, Mr. Darshan Patel, and the entire core team for this recognition. For me, the first time I interacted with Mr. Patel, there was an instant connect because we both kind of shared the same wavelength in terms of our guts, glory, and story.
We both believe in collaboration and cooperation when it comes to working for the shared vision of empowering masses and transforming lives. Talking about me, I started off my entrepreneurial baby called Genius Editorial way back in 2000 with a single class 9 student providing her academic tutorials for mathematics. After several setbacks in life, both personally and professionally, the one most important lesson I learned in life is that however adverse or dire the situation may be, your education and skills will never desert you. I relentlessly worked in the direction of the 4 E's: education, environment, empowerment, and edification, more so for girls and women, through provision of communication, life skills, and PD modules. Later, I ventured into youth skill mentoring as well, wherein we run special batches for girls belonging to the EWS category, training them on skills like handling the interview, writing an effective resume, storytelling, presentation skills, leadership skills, entrepreneurial skills, to name just a few. GE is also involved in several societal upliftment ventures in collaboration with several NGOs and trusts as well. As a keynote speaker, panelist, and moderator, I use my voice and views span globe to raise awareness about different issues pertaining to women and womanhood. The time is now opportune for me to extend my warmest greetings to all the women out there. Just leave your sparkle wherever you go. Constantly keep upscaling, and upgrading yourself. Even when time and tide are against you, be the superwoman that you are. Rise like a phoenix and do wonders with yourself. Time to be the steering sail of your life, family, office, community, society, and humanity at large. Here's wishing you all a wondrous Women's Day from India. Namaskar.
That was Ms. Bandanpreet Mahajan, who actually welcomed and addressed the audience in the third turn and has been waiting till her video was played. Thank you for that words of motivation and inspiring message to our audience, viewers, and supporters. And we have our final two awardees who's going to be the next. It's going to be Miss Yvonne Delato. Miss Yvonne Delato is a international trainer and owner of Purple Education, and to introduce herself, the video is self-explanatory. Presenting to you our next international top 20 women with nobility and courage, Miss Yvonne Delato.
Hi, my name is Yvonne Delorto and I'm living in Spain, and it's wonderful to be able to celebrate with you Women's International Day and also share some thoughts and reflections. That being that as one woman, by ourselves, by myself, we may not be able to do very much, but working as a group, it's empowering and also ultimately rewarding. I'd also like to mention some of the most wonderful women that I have met in my visits who have unselfishly shared their knowledge, their expertise, and often this has been in challenging environments or areas of work. Many of these women leave their full-time position to go home and start their second job within a household, maybe caring for elderly, extended family, or young children. And they become the core, the foundation of the family and the home. The scenery we have today of women in empowerment has been a silent process that has been going on for years and decades, that was unnoticed until we had global news and social media that was able to, thankfully, highlight the roles and positions that women now are attaining. But let us not forget that there are countries where women still do not have equal rights, and they are still underpaid and expected to work very long hours. The gender gap has not been reduced, and therefore having International Women's Days like this only highlights the need for us to keep working at gender equality and also equal rights with equal pay and rights for education. International Day is to celebrate everything we want women to be and what they can be and what they will be. And this is giving a platform, a global platform, to make sure that this continues for our daughters and sisters and mothers and the generations that are to come. And I'd like to quote Melinda Gates that says, "A woman with a voice is by definition a strong woman. But the search to find that voice can be remarkably difficult." Thank you for celebrating International Women's Day, and thank you for helping to keep equal opportunities and gender discrimination up on this platform. Thank you.
Miss Yvonne Delata, all the way from Spain, one of our diverse personalities who has significantly contributed for the betterment of humanity by actively engaging with the Circle of Legends. Now, arrived at the very final award, we have saved the last for the best, and it is none other than Miss Nancy Shah, who hails from Bhavnagar. She lives in Ahmedabad, Gujarat, and as a part of her education, she has completed an MBA and has worked for 6 years with different organizations as a trainer, and from last 2 years, she is a freelancer. Ms. Nancy Shah is into 5 things: to train students as well as corporates for different set of skills, works as an anchor for different corporate social events, and has hosted shows having more than 5,000 people in the audience. She's the founder of Speakers Circle, a platform through which she helps people improve their public speaking skills. And finally, she's a voice-over artist and has rendered her voice for various documentations and advertisements. Quite the motivating leader, and ladies and gentlemen, one of very final top 20 women leaders with nobility and courage. And the last is always the best. Presenting to you, Miss Nancy Shah.
I'm Nancy Shah, and I have started an initiative called Speaker Circle. It's basically a community of like-minded people who come together, learn together, and grow together. Here, we provide them a platform to improve their public speaking skills. We believe in 3 things: express your thoughts, ideas, desires, emotions, experiences, and anything that comes to your mind. It's a platform where you can engage with like-minded people. We are trying to build a community where people can support and connect with each other better and grow together. And of course, evolve gradually as a better version of yourself. Public speaking is important into any person's life. You are a student, or you're a working professional, you're doing a job, or you're doing a business. Presenting your ideas and thoughts in a right manner is required for everyone. And that's what we're trying to build. Empowering people through public speaking. Thank you so much. Hello.
That was a very final top 20 women leaders with nobility and courage. Now it is time for the presentation, and here I take great and immense pleasure and pride in introducing and awarding the certificates to all the lovely ladies who joined us on this show, the top 20 leaders, beginning with Dr. Ziza Jalaluddin, Ms. Bandhan Preet Mahajan, Dr. Babita Ji Kataria, Dr. Shama Hussain, Dr. Vaishali Tripathi, Ms. Nimisha Kunat Chatterjee, Ms. Shweta Singh, Ms. Rabia Bhatia, Ms. Nancy Shah, Ms. Josie Tahia, Ms. Yvonne Delata, Ms. Swarling Kaur, Ms. Indu Punj, and that would be our final. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us today. Today has been indeed a significant event for the TCOL, who has brought together top 20 great minds, like-minded people who believe that empowering others is the true empowerment, and being able to be what they want instead of what they are is true freedom. So, celebrating the Women's Day that was passed, we actually witnessed a parade of celebrations, but here we are on this empowering platform, who is willing and whose envision is to only create humanity towards the right direction and by leveraging on technology. Thank you for joining us and thank you for being with us. And we congratulate all the lovely ladies, all the female leaders, and all the inspiring, influential female entrepreneurs who joined and received the award. And here it is me, Famida Mohammed, signing off. And thank you so much. Have a good night and good morning and good afternoon for all the LinkedIn family and valued network across the globe. Thank you.